So all of a sudden, I let that go. So then all of a sudden, dinner time comes, and then all of a sudden, I'm chilling with Tyson. So we're like getting ready to eat, and then all of a sudden, Mike comes down. Now he's Michael Jackson with the glitter, the glove, the sparkles. We were like, ooh, going crazy. I was like, yo, I didn't want to sit next to this. Man. I don't know, like, cause it was like an oval table. So the prince, the Sheik, the wife, and Michael Jackson, it was an open seat. Then all of a sudden the bell rings. John Legend comes down out of nowhere. I was like, but I think he was like, I think he was hired to do hooks for Mike for his album or whatever. So he was there to talk to Mike about what, creative or whatever. So then all of a sudden, I think John Legend was supposed to sit at that seat next to Mike. So I'm sitting on the other side out of respect. I'm good. I'm with Mike, man. I don't give a Yo, Mike Jackson's like, yo, kid, come on, yo, come on, man. I was like, and then you see John Legend like, man. So John Legend's like, so you're John Legend, you're on the other side. This is you're John Legend. I'm here with Mike. And John Legend's like, yo, what the man? I came here to talk to this nigga, man. And then the thing that's crazy, I think John Legend's manager was Ja Rule's ex-manager. So I didn't know that, right? So I said a joke because the castle is like the where he lived looked like a castle. So I don't know where the joke came from. I was like, yo, Ja Rule's in the dungeon or some shit. And then Mike started, like started laughing and shit. And then Tyson Beverly is like trying to like kick me under because he knew that that's Ja Rule's old manager. And then they were not happy on the other side. I was like, I didn't know. The whole time I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They brought the lamb. I was like, no, look at that lamb ass. And he's just like, ah. So that's when I called 50 on the phone. I said, yo, I'm gonna call 50 because I know he's shooting a movie in Morocco. So he's on outside of the world. So I called, yo, I'll never forget that shit. Called 50. I forgot who I called as an assistant. I was like, yo, this is a family emergency. I found 50's brother. So that's the only way to take him off the set. Yo, this is 50 wanted to kill my ass. He was like, what? You got me offset for this nigga? He gets on the phone like, nigga, what you doing? I was like, yo, your brother, I found you, yo, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. And then I put and then all of a sudden, yo, what, yo. So now they're like yapping and talking, and I'm like, yo, bro, I know this is cool, but this is like $25 a second. Y'all gotta get the fuck. This is back in the days. This is not like the $10 plan now. Like you go overseas, $10 for 24 hours. This is $25 a second. Yo, you gotta get the fuck off my phone. Like they're talking about all kinds of shit. I was like, yo, y'all good and all that, but let me get my phone back, man. Like, and then after that, it just was like cool selling, man. Like, and then my dumb friend, like, I give this idiot the camera because back then there's no phones. He just took photos. So Bill, it was Rolling Stone magazine because Mike Jackson was hidden the whole year. The only time he popped up is Bahrain with Whoo Kid with my goofy ass Ralph Lauren 8X shirt. I hate that photo, man, but it's classic though. It's like he's Michael Jackson, and then I got my Shadyville chain or whatever. I look a dick. I hate old sometimes, man. I thought I always wish I looked more like presentable because it's Mike, but I just look like a dickhead. Like I don't know, whatever, man. I met Mike, man. A lot of DJs can't even say that, shit, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. But after that, we hung out, and then I tested that rule where you can't touch him. I said, yo, let's go to a mall. So we went to a mall, and then usually Mike go to a mall. They gotta shut the mall down. Go to a mall. Nobody's saying what's up. I'm like, yo, Mike. He said, the dude at Starbucks, they got Arabic Starbucks. He's just looking straight like, he's like, I said, yo, it's Mike, man. He wants an espresso macchiato right now. He's like he's just looking straight. Like, and I'm looking at Mike. Mike is smiling, but he had like the black, like the Muslim, what do you call it, the black robe, like what the women wear. He couldn't wear the white. So he had the burqa, but he had the black one. So, but you can still tell it's Mike. Like he had his hands out. White asbestos hands or whatever. His hands was mad crunchy. Every time he touched me, I'd be like, yo. But you know what's crazy? I never told nobody this, but he did ask me about like my kids, right? So I told him I ain't got no kids. So that ended the discussion right there, right? So because he was telling me, oh, my kids are here. And then I don't know. I thought it was weird. I didn't have a T-shirt that says "Number One Dad" or I don't know. Why do you assume I had kids? So I'm getting off the energy of what's going on in America, and he's asking me, yo, if you have kids, fly them down here. They can hang with my kids. My kids are next door. So I was just like, oh, nah, I ain't got no kids, man. So I ended. So then we just had a regular who killed Michael Jackson week? Like, so he ain't bring up no kid shit or nothing. So now, like 20 years later, I'm with Mike Tyson and then we're interviewing, you know, Michael Jackson's son. So I show him the photo of like when I was with his dad in Bahrain. He was like, "Oh, you were there? Yeah, I know this. I know where you at right here. I was there." I was like, "Oh my!" So now I'm like, he really wanted me to have my kids come in, but I'm not sending my kid 30,000 miles to some desert in Bahrain to hang with my. I mean, what am I? A white family? I'm not white. I'm not a white person. White people do that shit. You know what I'm saying? White people do that. I'm a nigga. Yo. We don't do that. I don't want my mixed race son going to hang with Michael Jackson, a little cute, pretty boy. And I told my son this every day. He's like, "I send your, you know, you could have been in the TV shows like." When your pants coming down and all that, I don't know, man. But they say it's not real. They say it's fake. They say Mike got set up. But he was cool, man. I got him cursing, laughing. It was like the best experience of my life, and I'm glad that I went through a lot of shit that a lot of mixtape DJs would fathom, like never be near. So that's one of my
That's amazing.
Cool moments in life.
If you want to see this full interview without having to wait, you can join our YouTube memberships program for just $8 a month. You get the full interview, behind the scenes footage, and no ads. If you want more, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/diverse mentality. And for $10 a month, you can not only get these full interviews immediately, but also get uncut and ad-free documentaries as well. The link is in the description for both.